The best radio station in the world. Is right here, right now.
Welcome to chillloverradio.net.
Chill Lover Radio listeners, welcome. We have with us this evening one of the most talented, hardest working hip hop artists in the game today. Highly underrated in my opinion. He's been around for quite some time now. You probably seen him all over your social media, all in your city. If you haven't seen him in your city, he's on his way. Trust me. I know him.
Boy, 718.
I know that's right. We know him as Mr. No Days Off, aka Mr. Workaholic, Mr. Allergic to Failure, from Bronx, New York, Parkchester. But you can catch him in Tallahassee, Florida. You guys probably seen him all around the Tallahassee area. He has the new tracks, The Appetizer and Mad Sick, off his album that will be dropping soon. He is Los Lawrence 718. What's going on, brother? How you feeling this evening?
Man, I'm feeling great, Jones, man. Glad to be back in effect, you know what I'm saying? We took a few losses, but like we say before, Allergic to Failure and the new album coming out, Only Believe, is achieved success. So, OBAS, you got to hustle out, so you can never take a loss, man. Just got to bounce back, man.
Yeah, I know that's right, man. Hey, man. Hey, we appreciate you setting aside some time to speak with us this evening, man. Appreciate that,
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all always been family, even when we going through the rough times. Y'all always held me down, so.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. For those of y'all that don't know, man, if you do your research, you'll see that this brother's been around for a while. But, you know, we spoke before, but I want to get into like something that we didn't get into last time we spoke. For the listeners that don't know Los Lawrence 718, he's been putting in work for years, man. I want to take the people back to it. Give us some history on how you got started, man.
Just keeping it real, it all goes back from the sandbox, you know. The homies, we used to rap together in the lunchroom, banging on the lunch tables, and rap and freestyle, stuff like that. But then when we realized, yo, we can monetize this. We can get about the hood, because we from the hood. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Anybody know me. Don't be confused just because you see the Instagram post of being the Porsche trucks and the Corvettes and all that stuff like that. Mm-hmm. We from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Realized we had a talent to monetize it, and everybody had a different thing that they could play on. One guy had the artwork thing, one guy could make the beats, one guy, you know what I'm saying, we lined it up and we put it together, and he was able to make it pop and start booming, and that's how we got to the next level.
Oh, yeah. Man. So, when you talk about like where you from and everything like that, man, did that have an influence on you actually like hip hop being a way out for you as well?
Yeah, because you gotta think, and I always tell people about that. Back in the days, you know, pun from the Bronx, you know what I'm saying? So I remember that day I seen Fat Joe, pun had passed, and they had to wait for pun in our neighborhood. Mm-hmm. So I was like, yo, I walked up on Fat Joe, like, yo, I'm gonna take a picture. Like, who wants to take a picture, shorty? You know what I'm saying? Take a picture. It's my hometown hero. You know what I'm saying? Oh, no pictures. I took the picture anyway. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, yo, you crazy. Teens were doing that shit, but, you know, it was my hometown hero. I wanted to have that. But at the end of the day, I mean, with the rap shit, it was always something that I always enjoyed. Mm-hmm. And I always told my homies, yo, we got to make some money in something that we like to do, because nobody wants to go to work and feel like they're a slave. That shit is whack.
Yeah.
What can we do that we're skilled at that we can make money on? Okay, the music. Boom. Now monetize what we have and let's make it work.
Man, what was the first song you ever wrote?
songs, man. My favorite songs, my first favorite song that I could say on the block was "Let's Stay Together." It was me and Pharrell.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. Man, so coming up, man.
And that was even another funny story because the guy who had the studio, my cousin, he's from Long Island, whatever like that.
Mm-hmm.
So when I came through, I got the braids on, I got all the jewelry on. He like, yo, you so-and-so cousin? He don't even think that's my cousin because I'm coming through so gangster. He laughing at me like, yo, like, are you so-and-so cousin? Like, yeah, like I'm his cousin. Yeah, I'm living his cousin. You know, I'm paying you the bread. Just record the track. How about that?
Man, so what was your motivation, man, as far as like when you recorded your first track and everything, you knew this is what you wanted to do, man. Who inspired you or what inspired you to do that?
My neighborhood, people around me, dog. It's no fun being a guy with all the money and nobody else can hang out and do what you want to do.
Yeah.
It was a different way to say, hey, we got to get everybody out here because if I'm out here and I'm driving in Lambos and I'm doing this and the third, it's not fun unless you have these other people around you that's moving and shaking the way that you would like to move and shake.
Yeah.
It's not fun. So we had to make sure that everybody had a position so that they can move around and add to the picture where it's not we just giving y'all free money, but y'all can feed y'all families in the same capacity so we can move out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, man, I know.
Yeah.
For those y'all don't know, man, this is real hip hop, man. I remember speaking about hip hop and rap and how we was talking about is two different things. You know, hip hop and rap, for those of y'all that don't know, that's two different genres, man. It's not the same. You know, you can't label rap as hip hop. Can't do it. Rap is entertainment, man. Hip hop is a way of life. You know, and I remember you saying something about people get the cell phone, man, and they don't go through all the manual and everything. They just want to plug it up and get to it. You know, and you can kind of relate that to hip hop. I remember you saying that.
Yeah, all facts, man. I mean, but then now, times has changed. I mean, at the end of the day, anybody can get Pro Tools nowadays, get a bust down crack joint, and then you're rapping at the house, but that doesn't make you an artist or make sure that you are skilled at what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know, you got to have that platform. You got to have people around you that help you out. Because at the end of the day, there's no well-rounded artist that doesn't have a team around him. Period.
Yeah, that's true, man.
Every artist that's dope, even Drake, even Jay-Z, he had big Dame around like, yo, this is dope. We need to put this out.
Yeah.
You can't do it by yourself. You have to have a team. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. So, how do you see, like, when you look at hip hop and back, when you was coming up on up to the day, man, what's your visual? Like, how do you see hip hop right now? And I gotta mention rap too. How do you see that right now?
I mean, I'm disappointed in it because I come from the lunchroom era. You know what I'm saying? We banging on the table. We having fun, battling, rapping. You know what I'm saying? We having a good time. But nowadays, you don't need to do that. You just pour up a drink. You know what I'm saying? Talk about how you high or something like that, and you're rapping now. But that's not really rap.
Yeah.
To me. Now, no hate or no disdain to those people out here that's trying to do their situation. But if you want to call yourself an artist or a lyricist, never in life. Don't never say that to me. Never in your lifetime. You know what I'm saying? That's not what we doing.
So,
you even heard tracks from the album. You already know what type of time it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
yeah, man. No, I gotta ask you, man, without going into detail, right? Because I know it's some things we can't touch, but
yeah,
for the artists out there to avoid going through what you went through, man, you mind elaborating and just talk about the do's and don'ts of what not to do. And if you,
and I know exactly where you're going.
You know where I'm going, right?
At the end of the day, you gotta do your business first. So if you call yourself, and no, this the Gucci Mane and nothing like that, you call yourself Gucci Mane, you need to go through and see, can you get Gucci Mane name for the trademark? Because you don't waste all your time to get hot. You Gucci Mane, right? But then the fucking company Gucci comes to you and say, you can't use this shit. And then you don't got Gucci money. So they're going to block the shit out you for coming back using this person's name.
Yeah.
It's nothing you could do because you don't have the money. It don't matter if you the gangstest nigga in the world. These niggas got real money. You can't fight it. You have to think front line. What's the image? Or maybe can I cross brand because of I'm doing this particular type of song? They may want to get with me and do money transactions with me on that particular end. You have to think about that on the forefront. You don't want to spend 10, 20, 30, 40, 50,000 and you in the hole shooting videos and got the holes and shit and you jammed up because you can't use none of your shit. Why? Because they blocked you.
Yeah. So like
and this is real shit.
So like real life for a person that actually went what you actually went through as a hip hop artist from coming up, you know, on up to now. Without getting into detail, what were your challenges, man? Like, what did you go through?
First challenges, of course, is getting your bag right. Identifying what record you want to make and what crowd you want to send your message to. That's the first one. The secondary thing is your visuals.
Yeah.
And that third thing is making sure you're not stepping on nobody's toes that's going to block you because you don't have no money to fight back. So those are the first two things right there. Well,
now I know, man, you, like I say, you talk about real life experience in your music. For those of y'all that never heard his music, man, and you, out of all the rappers that you listen to, man, they say they do this, they say they do that. This guy really does what he's doing. And I ain't talking about no negative stuff either. I'm talking about real life stuff. Real life things. So out of all the people you listen to, you might want to check him out. I won't steer you wrong. Now, one thing I want to ask you, man, what's the energy like in the studio when you in the studio and you laying your thing down, man, and whether you have people with you or not, like what motivates you? How's the energy in the studio?
Well, for me, I love the studio because that's my canvas. I get the chance to lay everything down. For me, a lot of different people, studios work.
Yeah.
I realize, let's say for example, studio time is $40, $50, or maybe $60, or even $100 an hour. The average person doesn't pay that to get paid for their job.
Yeah.
So I'm on work mode. Now I might jug or something like that to get the bread, but boom, when I'm in there, game time. We working, we jamming out, we getting everything lined up. People who are in there, those are my, I guess you would say, my focus group. I'm asking them, what do you think of this? Should I come with this type of flow? Should I come with this? Then once we lay it, at the end of the day, once you get the math on it, then we come again with another type of joke. Well, we send it out to a few more people. Do you think it's hot? It's fire? And we do the taste test.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we send it to 20 people. 18 says fire. We're going to put it up. And that's how we do it.
So I noticed, man, and I might be wrong on this, but you guys went out on tour, right? Was about a year ago. Oh, you know, I gotta touch that, man.
So many different tours. Some things I can't talk about.
You can't talk. Only what you can talk about, man. I was just gonna say, like, hey, man, what was that like from what you experienced, from what you can talk about?
With tour,
yeah,
you just got to realize, like, for example, so the tour you mentioned, Black Umbrella Cartel, it's a set, you know, it's a group of us. Everybody has different styles of music, so the different places that we had to go to.
Yeah.
You know, like, for example, I'm hip hop, so I can't be in the trap music spot unless I got the trap music. So you have to hit the different aspects of different things. But the main thing, too, is niggas got to realize you got to have your head on swivel because, you know, we all in these trucks, we doing this, and the third. Girls is coming.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, they got to realize this is a groupie. You know what I'm saying? No. We here to get the bag for our family and stuff like that. Don't worry about the groupies. Catch them in the next flight. You know what I'm saying? Put them in the next video.
Yeah.
And that's what happens a lot when people don't realize with tours is that, like, oh yeah, she's out here, blah, 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 but for what? Nah, she can get up out of here. Straight.
So the album, let's talk about your album too, man. I'm amped for this, man. This is like, tell the people the name of the album too.
Only believe it's a success.
Man,
yeah.
I'll tell you, man. I know this album, man, is just like, you know, like I say, it's based on your life. Without revealing too much, what are some of the things?
We had to bounce back. You know what it was. You know what it was.
Oh yeah. What are some of the things that people can expect with the album and everything?
Well, first off, you're going to get them bars. You're going to get them girly tracks, you know, the vibe. But at the end of the day, I'm touching the people because at the end of the day, I'm always in contact with people.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the Facebook, you look at the Instagram, I'm always in the street with people. I'm dealing with people every day.
Yeah.
So it's not no fake shit. It's all the way real. So they're going to love that shit. But one of the things I want to do is restore the feeling because this hip-hop shit started in the Bronx, started with that rap shit.
Yeah.
So when you hear the bars, like even to the, remember we got the to whom it may concern, you already know what that's about.
Mm-hmm.
Killing people with the bars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is what it is. A lot of people nowadays, you forget what the rap is all about. We about that music, that real shit, that hip-hop.
Yeah.
A lot of people ain't rapping no more.
Exactly. You don't get...
They're not rapping. Unfortunately. Now, not saying y'all mumble rap. Yeah, I got a this thing for y'all. You're not going to catch me on no day. I'm going to kill y'all on any day, any bar, whatever you want to do. You put any money up. Without a label deal, you look back at Instagram, you see we got the Porsche truck, right?
Yeah.
You see we got the vet out, right? I already got the fucking Mercedes truck out, right? I've been had to drop, right? You're not fucking with us. So, whatever you want to do, you mumble rapper, just try, you know, fuck with us and see what you want to do. You're not fucking with us. You're not.
Like I say, man, I know you live this. This is something you live. This is how a person talk that lives that life, you know.
You're not a real nigga. You never been in jail. I got my time on the books. You never been in the military. Jones, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. Just right dress. Mm-hmm. You know what the fuck it is. Come on. You know nothing. So stop playing with us. Stay in the house and cook your cakes up. You're not about what we about.
So one thing I like, man, too, is that you could flip, when it comes to this rap game, man, you could flip it any kind of way. I heard you spit on any type of beat verse there is, you know what I'm saying? And I had a chance to listen to a lot of your material, man. And one thing I want to know that the people don't know, who produced the album? Who producing your album that's coming out, if you could reveal that? I know you can.
You about to fuck niggas up. We got Justice League. Got A-Rap music on there. Got Dio, we got Top Fife on there. All the people that's supposed to be about hip-hop is on there for the most part. The only person, in my honest opinion, I was disappointed I couldn't get on there.
Yeah.
I would have just blazed on it again.
Oh, wow. Man, I gotta ask you. How did you hook up with A-Rap music, man, and Justice League? How'd that come about?
Justice League used to be in Tallahassee, whatever like that. So it used to be around. Mm-hmm. So I pulled up, and I never forget the boy Rook from Justice League. He was like, "Oh, you nice, but you rap, you don't make songs."
Yeah.
He challenged me. I had to go to the house and I made me a motherfucking song to prove to this nigga. I'm nice. So, and that was it.
Oh, man.
And that was what happened.
What about A-Rap, man?
Man, just putting songs together, niggas respect you, you know what I'm saying? Just like even one of my guys, I say he's my rival.
Yeah.
He might be mad at me, whatever like that. Mm-hmm. The nigga Willie the Kid. That nigga
Willie
nicer
the
than
Kid.
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He nice. But motherfucker, I'm gonna get at you, nigga. I owe you. He's that nice. You know what I'm saying? He took that fly shit. He's a dope rapper. I buy all his shit. He's a fly nigga. And, yeah, I'm gonna get you, Willie. Don't, you know, nigga, I'll be up there in Atlanta. You know. But he's a good dude, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we,
yeah.
You know, talk about hip hop and stuff like that. It's kind of like me and you.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And we talk about the stuff. But the boy, he nice stuff.
Man, you know, when you go in the studio, man, and I heard people talk about this all the time, and a lot of artists, man, they don't think about it like this. But you know, it's kind of like when you actually playing a sport and you got a friend that's on another team, but when you on that field or when you on that court, you trying to tear each other apart, but ain't no love lost out of the game. So
yeah,
when you go in the studio and you on a track with somebody, is that your mentality? Are you trying to just like bash the hell out of the person that's actually?
I mean, it depends upon what type of track you're doing. Like,
no disrespect. Yeah.
It's just one thing, but if you go on battle rap,
mm-hmm.
yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got to get on that type of time, but
yeah,
we would have that talk ahead of time before we get on the jump. Yeah. I mean,
this is how, like, no disrespect to the person that you on the track with, but I feel like that makes you more creative. It makes it a better track because.
Yeah, I haven't taken the load. Yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, when we look, like, we found on Instagram,
mm-hmm.
they were like, yo, For the Stars, the best rap song. Now, the beat,
mm-hmm.
I didn't really like the beat, but we flipped it. I took it, I chopped it down. Now it's the number one seller on the joint. Okay, all right, cool. More money for us.
Yeah, yeah.
Welcome back.
That's what I'm talking about. Man, I'll tell you, man. So, let me ask you about the video, man. How did y'all come up with that video, man?
It's real life shit, man.
Yeah.
Pulled the Mercedes truck out. We just got in the strip in Atlanta and we just shot it.
Oh, y'all did that in the A?
Yeah.
That's all right, man.
You know?
Yeah.
No spoof, everything real.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because a lot of niggas, they be renting cars, you know. Just bring them out.
Man. Now, who's the cameraman on that one?
Oh, Sean Lowe, you know, he's down for that, you know, Universal Low Lives. He came out, he was able to hook us up.
Oh, yeah,
so
man.
it was dope.
Yeah, shout out to ULL, man. Damn.
Yeah, we doing our thing out here, so we just cooling, but I appreciate him coming out.
Yeah.
It was dope. You should have been out here, but you already know what we was about to do in Vegas. You about to pull that vet out.
Yeah, yeah. See, I ain't even want to bring that
you
up,
want
man.
Me to put a Lambo out. You don't want me to put a Lambo out.
Hey, that's exclusive.
You know, there's nothing to do it.
That's exclusive. See, you calling me out now. That's exclusive. That's exclusive. I don't even want to talk about that. That's top secret information, man. Y'all didn't hear that on air. Oh man. So I want to get into, man, we just going through tracks. I want to get into Mad Sick as well, because I want to really give people something that y'all missing out if y'all don't know about Los Lawrence 718, man.
Welcome back.
Man, I tell you. Wow.
Yeah, man.
Dang. And I'm gonna let y'all know, man, that's just, like I say, that's nothing. That is something, but that's he gets nasty with it. Oh man, so that video, man, I know that was like a promo video when you shot the Mad Sick. I seen you in the studio and everything, man. How was that? What was the energy like in there?
Man, everything was good. Just everybody was excited, like, yo, we back at it. You know what I mean? Came back on the board.
Uh-huh.
So, just crushing everybody and doing what we need to do.
Yeah.
Just fly shit.
What's some of the, if you could reveal like at least some of them, what's some of the artists that's going to be featured on the album, the names?
It's everybody that's done with the home thing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's about it. They gonna see it though.
Okay, we ain't gonna get into that.
Yeah,
So
you don't see it soon. You know,
yeah.
You don't see it very, 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 very soon.
So, what's the most important thing, man, you would like people to take away from not only this album but your music? If they don't take anything else, man, what's the number one thing?
Look, at the end of the day, your business is important. You know what I mean? More than anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not even fuck my music.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that you have everything under the sun. You're making sure everything is right in terms of your music. The copyrights, the trademarks, everything like that. Because what you do, you spend $20,000-$30,000, you get hot. But then what? You can't promote it because what? You don't have the licenses, trademarks to get out here. So now niggas gonna rape you. You're done.
Yeah.
You have to have your business correct. That's the main thing that I promote for everybody. You have to have the business aspect correct. You could be looking good in the cars, you got the girls, you're dressing good. But until your business is correct, if it's not correct, you're gonna catch a break every time.
Man, yeah, that's true. That is
Am I wrong?
You right, 100%.
Yeah.
What can we expect from you, from Los Lawrence 718 in the future, man? Could you fill the listeners in on
OBAS, Only Believe in Achieve Success, coming out very soon.
Beautiful.
After these next 3 videos.
Oh,
We're gonna flame y'all down and kill it out here and again.
Man,
We're already running right now.
You got any concerts, man? That's any performances that's coming up as well?
Coming
I know y'all
soon.
stay busy.
Very, very soon. Shout out to Ghostface Killer though. You know.
Oh man.
He got one linking me up too. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, coming very soon. Just everybody stay tuned.
So what's the like as far as like people following you? What's your social media plug sites? People where they can follow
everything
you.
Everything is Los Lauren, LOSLAUREN 718.
Ah, beautiful.
And you can get in tune with everything. It's, Twitter, Facebook, what I'm saying, Instagram. You can get in tune with us. And we're just coming out, getting back to it. So, yeah.
Oh, beautiful, man. And if y'all, I know everybody got Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. He's on all of that. He's on all of that.
The real.
Los
the real.
Lawrence,
You gotta get in tune with the real.
Y'all own all that, so y'all need to go hit him up. SoundCloud, he's on that too. Whatever you listen to music,
right.
He's pretty much on iTunes. Everything. Cool, man. It's been a pleasure having you on Chill Lover Radio, and you already know you welcome back anytime. Anytime.
I'm happy to be back. You know what I'm saying? Be back.
Right.
They counted us out, but we here now.
Happy to have you back, man. Well, thank you for setting aside some time, man.
That wave is up here.
Also, before we close this out, anything else you want to let the people know?
Yes. BX Low Life, my closet full of fresh low. You don't care, see me, and they call me Dougie Fresh Low. 1 to 16, come and holler at me, let's go. 1 to 16, send somebody to the escrow. Young Poseidon, one time, I got the best flow. Top pick right here. I don't need no afro. USPA, homie, to me, that ain't low. Only time I'm scared though, my side chick is Prego.
There it is. There it is. And if y'all haven't noticed, man, polo is his thing. If y'all haven't noticed that, so you're going to see a lot of that. Also mine too, but you're going to see a lot of that.
Oh, gang, yeah, gang, you already know.
Beautiful.
Ask Thursday how. You just like a few other joints, you already know. You ask Rock Low. Ask Big Boo. These are OGs from the movement, man. We out here, man. When it comes to this polo shit, I'm doing it.
That's right.
Ass face low.
Man, I want to hit him with one more. But I can't do y'all like that. I gotta. Oh man. God dang, man. When y'all hear this, yeah.
Oh yeah, you got the whole album, yo. Yeah. You already know you got the whole album.
Man, why you telling everybody I got the whole album already, man? I ain't, now.
Yeah, you already know what it is. You got the whole album. You already know what it is.
And it's only right that the DJ had a whole, had a exclusive stuff anyway. So I'm gonna let y'all know, y'all in for a treat, man. It ain't even a treat. It's a feast. Y'all in for a feast. Y'all in for a feast, man. Man, y'all know, man.
Yeah, we got it, man. Don't worry about it.
Matter of fact, I'm voting this as album of the year. Forget everybody else. This is album of the year.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, album of the year. I see it already.
We're gonna rock out though. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, man. It's been a pleasure having you on Chill Lover Radio, man. Appreciate you calling in. I know the Chill Lover Radio listeners appreciate you calling in, man.
Ain't no problem, man. Ain't no big deal. All right.
Chill Lover Radio listeners, that's our time.
Yo.
Shout them out, Los.
We here.
Y'all have a blessed night. Peace.
That's right. Keep it locked right here where you got it. It's Chill Lover Radio.